Good morning, friends. Happy Friday to all of you. Here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update, where I will be bringing you up to date on all of the breaking news in Congress. Social Security recipients may be shocked by the new average monthly benefit that is coming next month. Families may be eligible to receive an additional $1,800 thanks to President Biden. Friends, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. In a video later today, I will be announcing the winners of this week's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway.
Before I start, I'd like to report that later today I'll be signing a bill funding the government operations for the next few months. Funding the government isn't a great achievement. It's a bare minimum of what we need to get done. But in these times, a bipartisan cooperation is worth recognition. So I want to thank Senators Schumer and McConnell and Speaker Pelosi for getting this done. And I want to thank a substantial bipartisan vote in the Senate for sending this bill to my desk today to avoid disruptions of government operations. And I want to urge Congress to use the time this bill provides to work toward a bipartisan agreement on a full-year funding bill that makes the needed investments in our economy and our people, from public health to education to national security. Now, for today's news. Every year, December brings the joys of the holiday season and gives us an opportunity to reflect on the year gone by and look ahead and begin to imagine the new year to come. This year, we can reflect on an extraordinary bit of progress. Our economy is markedly stronger than it was a year ago, and today, the incredible news that our unemployment rate has fallen to 4.2%. At this point in the year, we're looking at the sharpest one-year decline in unemployment ever. Simply put, America is back to work, and our jobs recovery is going very strong. Today's historic drop in unemployment rate includes dramatic improvements for workers who have often seen higher wages and higher levels of unemployment. They are receiving higher wages. And the rate of Black and Hispanic unemployment is also dropping sharply. But that's not just jobs that are up. Wages are up, especially for hardworking Americans, often ignored in the past, and past recoveries. Workers in transportation and warehouses have seen their wages go up approximately 10% this year. Workers in hotels and restaurants have seen their wages go up 13% this year. And thanks to the American Rescue Plan, we've delivered significant tax cuts to families raising children. Tax cuts and raising wages for middle-class families mean that Americans, on average, have more in their pockets today than they did each month since we've been in office, than they did last year after accounting.
The average Social Security benefit is going up in 2022. The bad news is that it's still lower than many people anticipate, and it's not nearly enough to live on. Thousands of you are concerned about how much a typical retiree will receive in Social Security benefits next year. Well, in 2022, the average Social Security benefit for a retiree will be $1,657 per month. This is up from $1,565 in 2021. The big increase in the average benefit is driven by the fact that Social Security recipients will receive a 5.9% cost of living adjustment in 2022. And that is due to very high levels of inflation. While it's good news, the average benefit is going up next year. And the stark reality is that it's still not nearly enough to live on. A retiree who receives the average benefit would have an annual income of just $19,884. That is not enough to cover life's basic necessities. So friends, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Social Security beneficiaries should receive a larger boost in their monthly benefits? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Social Security is supposed to be one of several support sources. It is meant to replace 40% of pre-retirement income, with the rest of the funds a retiree requires coming from these other sources. But if you are concerned about how low the average Social Security benefit is, there are a few steps you can take to try to get a monthly check that is larger than what the typical senior receives. The options available to do that will depend on how early in your career you started working towards raising your Social Security checks, as well as whether you've started your retirement benefits yet. The best way to beat the average benefit is to earn an above average income for as long as possible. Social Security benefits equal a percentage of inflation, which is an adjusted income in the 35 years you've earned the most. The more years you work at a higher salary, the higher your benefits will be compared with the average person. But there has been a bill that was recently proposed by lawmakers in Congress that would help keep Social Security beneficiaries out of poverty. The proposal is called the Social Security Enhancement and Protection Act, which was put forward by Democratic Representative Gwen Moore. This measure aims to improve benefits in 3 ways. First, it would update what is called the special minimum benefit to 100% of the current poverty level. This would apply to individuals who have paid into Social Security for at least 30 years and claim benefits when they reach full retirement age. The bill also proposes increasing monthly checks for all beneficiaries by 5%, that is at least once they have been retired for 20 years. That increase would be gradually phased in starting when beneficiaries have reached 16 years of eligibility. Gwen Moore's plan also calls for changes to help pay for expanded benefits. That includes phasing out the Social Security payroll tax cap, which currently only applies to wages up to $142,800. Representative Gwen Moore said in a statement, "My proposal would help us ensure that Social Security does what it was intended to do: protect all older Americans from spending their retirement living in deep poverty." So friends, do you agree with me that this bill should be signed into law? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Friends, the key word for this video is asparagus. If you would like to enter today's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like all my videos, and also comment below the keyword from each video. Thank you so much, friends. If you've been receiving child tax credit since July of this year, please be aware that the December payment will be the last one you'll receive until you file your tax return in 2022. Your final advance payment should arrive in just under 2 weeks on December 15, 2021. That is if you're enrolled in direct deposit. Otherwise, please expect your check to arrive in the mail by the end of this month. If you meet the income requirements and you have received each payment between July and December of this year, you could receive up to $1,800 for each child age 5 and younger, or up to $1,500 for each child between the ages of 6 and 17. Friends, that's the end of the video for this Friday morning. Thank you so very much for joining me here today. In a video later this evening, I will be announcing the winners of this week's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway. Remember, it's not too late to enter the giveaway. All you have to do is make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like my videos, and make sure that you comment below the keyword of all my videos. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very blessed Friday.